Okay, so we're going to talk about weight today. So after this, you'll understand weight changes in situations where objects are accelerating vertically up and down and be able to solve problems in such situations. And oddly enough, we're going to start off with a video. Kind of weird way to start. And first, a ad, of course.
Your home on Blu-ray and DVD. I like it, Seth.
As much as you want. Wherever you want. Wherever you want. This is what students do. So, an object's weight is simply a measure of the force of gravity on that object at that particular instant. Right? So when I jump on the scale, and it says 800 newtons, my weight right now at this particular instant is 800 newtons. Okay, what are you doing? You're typing the note. Now, since weight is a force, gravity is an acceleration, we get this little formula, which you've seen before, but I guess this is probably your first sort of formal statement of it. Fw, the weight force, is mass times gravity, where Fw is the weight, M is the mass in kilograms, I should note. The gravitational field strength, what is gravity here on Earth? 9.8, and that's newtons per kilogram. Newtons per kilogram. I'll pause for a second there. I'm not recording. I wonder when I stopped. Like 20 minutes ago, right? Oh, in fact, I only recorded the first. Well, hopefully, no, whatever. It is what it is. I try my best. Okay, now he is accelerating upwards from the ground. What's that, Josh? Well, yes, the weight force is negative, but the normal force, which is up, is positive, right? They are balanced. He's just standing there. Going up and down. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so he's accelerating upwards from the bottom. The thing you need to think about before you do any math is, does he weigh more or does he weigh less? At the bottom, accelerating upwards from the ground floor, he's going to weigh more than 588. And the problem is, how do we write that out? How do we show that? So I'm going to use this technique. I'm going to write FWA, weight force apparent, his temporary, he appears to weigh. FWA, and you'll see it a little bit different on solutions because I haven't fixed it yet. So, but that's going to be his weight force plus the mass times acceleration, right? He feels how much heavier? Whatever the mass times acceleration is. So this is going to be 588 plus, remember he has to weigh more, 60 times 1.5. Mass is 60. He's accelerating upwards from the ground floor at 1.5. It's going to be more. And I'm just sitting here thinking about this. Maybe I should be showing it like this. Maybe this would satisfy those kids. Maybe this would that make you feel better? Okay. I've just realized this now in the middle of this. Fn. So this is going to be 588 plus 60 times 1.5, which is, that's 90, right? So this is going to be 678. Does he weigh more? Yeah. Okay, what if he's slowing down as he approaches the top? As he gets to the top, how do you feel as you get to the top?
Lighter.
You feel lighter, right? You feel lighter. So, at the top, his apparent weight, FWA, is going to be the normal force plus mass times acceleration. But this time, yeah, This time, his acceleration is actually down. It's -2, isn't it? Right? Because as you're going up, the acceleration is actually down, right? You're slowing down. As you're going up, the acceleration is down. Just because the acceleration is down doesn't mean you can't go up. Okay, I got -2 because it says right here, slowing down at 2 meters per second squared as it approaches the top floor. Yeah. Well, let me get all these steps done, and then we'll answer that question. So that's 60 minus 2. That's going to be minus 120. Remember, it has to be less. It has to be less. He weighs less. 468. Newtons. Named after the cookie. Okay. What about, I guess this is A, B, C, D. This is D, right? Accelerating away from the top floor at 1.8. So I'm at the top of the CN Tower, standing on my scale, and the elevator leaves me behind. Just like the leaves on the trampoline, I kind of hang there for a second, like Wile E. Coyote in the cartoons, right? Gravity doesn't take over until you look down. That's a good tip, by the way, right? Like, you ever fall off a cliff, don't look down. As soon as you look down, gravity takes over. There you go. It'll work every time. Don't look down, you're dead. Simple as that. Just keep looking up, I'm good. While I look up, I'm good. The scale's going to pull away. Am I going to feel lighter or more? I'm going to feel lighter. Right? I'm going to feel lighter. So, the apparent weight, the FWA, the apparent weight is going to be the normal force plus the mass times acceleration. So, again, 588 plus 60. But what's the acceleration? It's away from the top floor, so it's actually negative, minus 1.8. I'm doing a much better job with you guys than I did this morning. Aren't you lucky? 588, that's going to be minus, I don't have it, but the answer is 480. 108? Okay. Thank you. I think you guys should try the last one. We've got lots of room there, right? If you make a mistake, you can fix it. You guys try the last one. Right? When you get to the bottom of the elevator, how do you feel? You kind of do this, right? Your knees buckle and you kind of, right? No difference then? Come on, what's on there? Watch what happens. When it gets to the bottom, what does it do? It gets you can feel it in your arm, it gets heavier. Okay, so how do you write it out? Is that what you're saying? Okay. So we're going to write the apparent weight force is the normal force plus the mass times the acceleration. So the 588 plus 60 times. Now, which way is the acceleration now? No. It's slowing down, but which way? You're going down. The acceleration is up. The acceleration is up, right? You're going down. So it's up at. There's a bunch of you guys not really listening. You're sort of enjoying yourselves over there. So it's up at 1.5. Slowing down doesn't mean negative.
But it's ground level.
Yeah, so as it's going,
It's down.
it's going down, but the acceleration is up because you're going down. The only way you can slow down is if the acceleration is opposite your motion. So if you're going down, if you're going negative, the acceleration must be up. Yeah? Okay. And you can always fall back on the, is he supposed to weigh more or is he supposed to weigh less. And if he has to weigh more, well, then you're going to have to add. Oh, that's not, I put negative there, didn't I? Why did I do that? Why did you guys let me do that? So what should it be? 678. Okay. Time for me to be quiet. You've been handed a couple of sheets. You got this one here. This example went on. Okay. I've given you this problem package right here. Now I've sort of, over the years, try to stand close to the microphone over here. Over the years, I've sort of revised this a little bit. Okay. So I did another revision last night. You should probably go through the concept review questions, which are a thinking kind of question. Okay. This is not that much. This is what students do, you guys. Yes, it is. It's what you're going to have to do. It is what students do. It's not that much. I'm not saying it has to all be done in this period.
That's my goal.
Well, that's good. Okay, on the next page it says problems. Okay, these are numerical problems. Please notice question number 4. What does it say beside problem number 4? It says omit. So what happened there was, it was a question that I decided last night to take out. If I deleted it and moved number 5 up to number 4 and didn't do anything on the solutions, then you'd be confused, right? Problem number 4 on page 2. Problem number 4. So if you do find the solutions, you will see the solution to the old number 4. Ignore it. Solutions, not answers. You're supposed to do both things. Okay? So you can just leave out number 4. When you get to number 5, it will be labeled number 5. I just did that to make my life a little easier. You must do questions 7, 8, and 9. You see that there right in front of 7? You must do Kyle flies a helicopter questions. They are important. I guarantee you, I swear on my grandmother's grave, Kyle is flying his helicopter on your test. It's not, his name's not Kyle, he's not flying a helicopter, but some person will be doing something on the test. Okay? You must do 7, 8, and 9. There are a couple questions that are labeled with the word weight. That's because it's based on today's stuff. Okay? Plus there was some from the yesterday's problem set as well. You can do the ones that say weight on. You've waited the appropriate time. Okay, I'm going to be quiet. I have to keep moving tomorrow just because of time restrictions.